So I disagree with your analysis of DSDs,
Uh-huh.
specifically because I view it as a bimodal spectrum. Like, I don't want to get into that conversation though, because the point that I was trying to get at, and the point you kept muting me for, was that there is no evidence, like actual hard evidence, of Imane Khalif being a man. There is none. It doesn't work like that. Sorry, Imane Khalif. Sorry, having a DSD. I appreciate you're not saying she's a man. Having a DSD, right? The hard evidence just isn't out there. What there is a rumor from the IBA, which they refused to actually provide documentation for. So here's the thing. Like, extraordinary claims to me require extraordinary evidence. I like my theory to be twisted to suit my facts rather than my facts to be twisted to suit my theory. Right? Do you agree with this as an analysis? Like, we should adjust the theory to suit the facts rather than the facts to suit the theory.
I'm saying that the facts still can indicate that the person has a DSD outside of XY karyotype. So yet again,
hang on. The facts being
the facts being that the person was claimed to be observed female at birth, right? However, has shown massive masculinization subsequent to puberty. That is an indication of 5-alpha reductase deficiency.
She looks a bit like a man. That's what it is.
I didn't say that.
That is literally what you said. You said has shown massive masculinization since puberty. You're saying she looks like a man.
Those words did not come out of my mouth. So there you go, straw manning again. That's why you're bad faith. So yet again, there are reports that show that the person had XY karyotype. That was what was stated by the International Boxing Association as a matter of their of their gender recognition. So let me just clarify.
Shortly after they were kicked out of the Olympic Committee for corruption.
Sorry, can I finish speaking?
Yeah, of course, go.
So when we have Caster Semenya, for instance, was any of Caster Semenya's information released to the public? No.
No.
Caster Semenya's. Answer my. Wait, where was Caster Semenya's medical records released? Show me.
Well, here's the thing. Caster Semenya, I believe that Caster Semenya doesn't actually deny that she's intersex.
Hold on, but
she doesn't.
Hold on, stop. Hold on, stop. You just said that the medical.
That would be the big difference.
Stop. You're shifting the goalposts. You said that the medical reports were released. That's what you said. You said yes to that question.
Yeah.
Where are the medical reports? Unless you lied and they haven't been released.
Hang on, I didn't actually make the claim that they had been released. What I said was
okay, now I know you mean bad faith. Chat, when I asked this disingenuous piece of shit of a debater if Imane Khalif's medical reports were released, did he say yes or no?
You have to mute me.
Yes, because you're lying. I asked you, I just asked you.
Debate.
I just asked
Debate
you.
Without muting.
I just asked you.
You asked me
if Caster Semenya's medical reports were released and you said yes. You're a liar. You're a liar. This is why nobody takes you fucking seriously. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm so
just asked you if Caster Semenya's medical reports were released and you said yes. You're a liar. And then you shifted the goalpost to, well, Caster Semenya doesn't actually deny that they have a disorder of sexual development. That wasn't the question. The question was, were the medical reports released? And you said yes. I asked you to show me that medical report, and then the claim suddenly changed. You're bad faith. You're a liar, is what you are. I don't know why anybody takes you seriously. So you can come back up, admit that you lied about the medical reports being released, and stop the foolishness. Because this is why nobody takes you seriously. And if I didn't have Supermod, right, you'd have been rambling, and I would never, ever have the opportunity to stop you and catch you in your lies. Because this is what you do. You come into panels, you talk a lot, you talk fast, and you lie. Stop the lying. My God.
Did you drop Cargo?
I did. I dropped him because he's lying. This is what he does. I literally asked him, were Caster Semenia's medical reports released? He said, yes, they were. I then said to him, okay, can you show me the medical reports? And then he very slyly changes the claim to, Caster Semenya doesn't actually deny that they have a DSD. And changed the claim when that's not what I asked him. And then I asked him again, where's the medical report? And then he goes, well, actually didn't make the claim that the Imam Khalif's medical reports were released. Yes, you did. Your answer to the question was yes. This is why no one wants to debate Cog, because he's a liar and like a literal idiot. He just keeps lying to people. Problem. Now we have this clown.
You sure?
Host.
That sounded weak to everybody else as well, right? That sounded like a bitch boy excuse. Like, yeah.
Can we have Cal back? I didn't drop Cal.
I dropped Cal.
Oh.
Host, please can I make an appeal to you without your mod?
There we go.
See, here we go. I'm just going to say it again. You had about 5 people in here earlier on. I can't speak when your host when your mod's behaving. This is the point, Pill. Right? You're a reasonable guy, right? You had 5 people in here all trying to have a debate, and Nate has dropped every single one of them.
Because you're all bad faith.
Because he can't have an argument to the point where
you're all bad faith.
See, he's doing it now. He's interrupting me while I'm trying to talk to you.
I just caught him in a lie.
I'm bad faith.
I just caught him in a lie.
You're hosting. I'm just trying.
Do you admit that we just caught him in a lie? Do you admit that we? Did you admit that Cog lied?
I'm trying to have a conversation with the host, Nate.
Do you admit that Cog lied?
I'm trying to have a conversation with the host.
Do you admit that Cog lied?
Host, seriously, just come on. I'm trying to speak to you, and this is what Nate's doing. And
do you admit that Cog lied?
It's completely undermining.
Do you admit that Cog lied?
Because you've got a debate space, but your mod's not allowing any debate.
He's not going to take away my mod power. He's not. So you're going to keep appealing to him.
And the fact that you're in there,
it's like a felon appealing for parole. You're not going to get it.
Shows why you are the problem.
He's not going to.
I would like to debate agenda critical, but we're not being allowed to debate. Pill?
No, you and Cog are both.
Nate, will you let me have a fucking conversation with the host?
You guys don't answer questions, and then when somebody like me who is stern and is willing to dip it in the ball,
please take some control of it. Come on.
I'm here.
Have a conversation with
you guys are both bad faith.
Pill,
and when
please.
people point out your bad faith tendencies, you get upset.
Okay, listen. All I'm saying is so I'm multitasking. I'm playing games on my laptop. So
it's pointless hosting a space when you're going to allow Nate to literally just drop everybody. You've got
yes, because you're all bad faith. Yes, because you're bad faith.
Then don't have a TikTok debate with people.
No, maybe don't be bad faith.
Maybe
don't be bad faith, Mookie. Don't be bad faith. Don't be bad faith. Why am I being blamed? Why am I being blamed for bad faith behavior? Why am I being blamed for that? Why? Why are you blaming me for Cog's bad faith behavior and your bad faith behavior?
I'm not here to defend Cog. Cog can speak for himself. I'm not here to talk for Cog.
Okay, do you admit that he lied?
I don't know whether he lied. I've got no idea.
So that proves to me you're a bad faith fucking idiot.
What? Because I don't know whether somebody's medical reports were released means I'm bad faith.
He said that they were. He said that they were, and then said that he didn't say it. That's a lie. Isn't it?
I don't recall him saying that they were, but if he said that, then yeah.
Oh my God. You are delusional.
You're asking me about a comment that somebody else made there. So anyway,
this is why you're not taken seriously. We all heard him.
Pill, can we actually try and debate agenda critical? Because I'd like to have a good faith.
Stop talking. People in the chat.
I'm literally speaking to the host and he's muting me again.
Did Cog not say that Caster Semenia's medical report was released?
Please, put this out, please. Come on.
Mods are pretty much automatically co-hosts, so I'm not going to lie to you.
No.
In which case, then,
We all
why are you holding a
heard
debate
him.
space? It's
We
ridiculous.
all heard Cog say that the medical reports were released. He lied on the live, and then when it comes to you want to come up onto the host and host, I think you're very nice, and I think that you're very nice, but Nate is such a bad person. I just don't like Nate. Nate just calls out Nate calls out my bad faith behavior and looks it in the eye and tells it to go away. And Nate is so bad faith. He's so disgusting.
I'll tell you what. On that particular point, then about Caster Semenya, once I've read the 163-page court of arbitration document about this exact issue, I'll tell you whether there's any mention of medical records in there, shall I? Given there's a whole document that was published. But the point that Cog was trying to make was that it's a false equivalence anyway, because
No, it's not.
Because Caster Semenya doesn't deny having being intersex, whereas the other individuals that we were talking about aren't claiming that they are intersex. If you've got someone that is claiming that they are intersex, why do you don't need a medical record to prove that?
Wait, so people can't lie? People can't lie about having people can't lie about having DSD, so you take their word now without.
Well, I mean, unless you're saying she is actually a woman.
Wait, no. Wait, so hold on. So you take their word for it. So I can say I have a DSD. I mean, I do. But if I didn't have one and I said I had a DSD, you'd believe me because I'm not denying that I have one. Right.
Yeah.
That makes
You would have a much better idea whether you have one
that
than I
makes
would,
so much sense, Cal.
Right,
Let's just
believe that a woman is a man because there's no evidence otherwise.
Let's just listen to people telling us that they have
Really?
DSTs. That makes that's so much more reliable than
you want to believe rumors that somebody's a man when they.
I never believe.
when
Okay,
they're
sorry.
not.
Did I say that Imam Khalif was male? Did those words ever come out of my mouth?
You said that there was an argument that she was.
Did I? And I gave,
When-
and I
and when
gave
you were
the
asking about the
argument.
evidence of
I'm
that,
saying
there was
stop,
no evidence.
and I
You made an argument for DSD. You made an argument,
and I did.
You won't be
I
allowed to ask
said,
it, to be honest, because you'll just be interrupted.
no, I did.
The question I have is, even if someone is declared intersex, isn't it intersex male or intersex female? There's not like a 50-50
Yes,
split,
no.
correct?
His thing is that Imam Khalif is a woman without a doubt, simply because the passport says female. That's the only thing he's going off of.
So we're going off of
What are you going off
documentation
of? Edna, you're just going off what vibes?
No, I didn't.
Rumor that you heard on
okay,
Twitter?
Repeat what I said. What did I say? Repeat my actual argument for Imam Khalif.
I honestly can't remember word for word what your argument
Okay,
was
so then
half
you
an hour
don't.
ago
So how do you know
before
what I'm
muted
saying is
everybody.
wrong? So what was the general argument?
The general argument was that this is how DSD works, and you described in some detail medical indicators that would indicate whether somebody was male or female.
And
you would
does-
then
and
have
does
to
Imam
provide
Khalif-
evidence that applied specifically to a man.
Okay,
and you were unable to.
I did. I said.
Okay. So where are the medical reports?
Hold on. There is a report, right, by Jafar Ait Audor, that published a report showing that the person has XY karyotype.
What report was published?
And the report. I just told you the name of the person that did. Would you like me to repeat it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's a medical report published by a French journalist by the name of Jafar Ait Aouda. That's his name. DJAFFRAIT
Okay.
And there was
Are they a Mains Khalif doctor? Did they do medical tests?
and they were released by the persons who did an assessment on Imam Khalif. Yes.
Oh, these are leaked reports that haven't been published. These are things that have these are rumors based on leaks.
Okay, people leak tax evasion like fraud.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that it's not true.
So it's not a published document. It's one that someone's claims
Right,
to
because
have
they're
gotten
trying.
hold of.
Yes, because obviously they're going to try and keep it concealed because you've been gaslighting all of society into thinking that this person is a woman. If the argument is true.
Yeah. So
Would
if
it be
I
a
leak
report that this
a
individual has
document,
obtained?
Hold on,
Wouldn't
but yet again,
wouldn't it just be a report?
the person has XY karyotype.
according to rumors,
According to the published report. I'm not sure you're
it's not
listening.
published. You said we've just accepted it wasn't.
It was
published.
not. Hold on. It was published by the French journalist who published the article.
The
of the medical
report. So an
report.
article stating that something has been
An
found to be
article,
proven was
an
published,
article,
yes.
an
The
article
report
with
wasn't
an
published.
article.
You're
with
lying. You're bad faith. You're saying
No, 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 no,
report,
no,
but
no,
it
no, no,
wasn't.
no, 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 no.
You're a liar.
Not a single.
Bad faith, mate.
Wait. When did I lie?
You said
What
it was.
did I lie
You said it was a published report, but it wasn't a published report.
Yes, it was. It was a yes.
No, it was a leaked
yes.
report.
No, it was okay. I disagree that it was leaked. I don't agree with that.
Well, I don't agree with
was
that either. It's bad to
published-
leak things.
No, stop.
I disagree. Reports are leaked too.
Stop from markup. Stop.
Oh,
from
why are you gonna
markup.
mute me and drop me again?
Stop.
'Cause you're
No, I'm
losing.
not. Just let me talk.
Okay,
I'm
we'll see.
Michael
We'll see how
Report.
long though I'm not
Yeah.
last. Let's see how long it takes before I'm dropped.
Okay, yeah. If you stop interrupting, it won't have to be. So marca.com, right, says that the French journalist published the report.
No, the report was leaked.
The report was published. The word leaked is not used.
Well, the report, the word leaked is
The
used.
word
If you
published
read
is
any
used.
article about
You
it.
are
Leaked-
willfully
leaked medical reports, let me see.
you are willfully misrepresenting
medical
what-
reports that were leaked.
You are willfully misrepresenting. You
a
are
report
willfully.
about a man
You are
police-
willfully. This is why you get music because you
biological
don't stop
sex.
talking over me. So the report. Yeah, where's the word leaked used? It was published.
I'm finding it in multiple articles about this report.
Okay, what was my source?
Journalist wrote an article where he published the report. The report was leaked.
No, my source says that the French journalist has published the report which states that the Algerian boxer has XY karyotype.
A leaked report.
A published report. Would you like me to put on the screen for you? Can I get the big screen, please? Because I don't think I don't think Carl knows how to read, so maybe I'll have to put it on the
If I
screen.
give you something that you're not supposed
Sorry,
to have,
can you stop talking? I'm just going to show it to you on the screen because you're cognitive dissonance.
You
is pissing me
published
off.
a
So
leaked
it says,
report.
sorry, stop talking, Carl. So what it says, oops, iPad's about to turn off. So here it is. Publish the report. You go into the link and it has the report reveals Algerian boxer Iman Khalif has internal testicles. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is also an article. Let me just get it for you really quickly. Let me turn on my camera for just a sec. Where it actually shows the paragraph.
Yeah, and where did the report come from?
It shows that stop talking. I'm about to tell you. Be quiet, Cal. You
I
also
didn't say
go
it
to
makes
the-
it untrue. I just said that we can't.
Hold on. Stop talking. Stop talking. Let me show you. Can you just stop?
Why do you not want me to be right?
I am trying to. I'm trying to give you evidence, and
Would you like me to be silenced so that I don't show you
Yes.
up?
Stop talking.
Yes, you would, okay.
No. Keep talking. keep making yourself look like an idiot. Go. Keep going.
You're
Keep
doing that.
talking.
You're doing that all for yourself. mate.
No. Say what you. No. Say what you want to say. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Go.
No, fine. I was actually responding to a comment anyway that said being leaked does not make it untrue. I didn't say that. What?
Oh my God! Stop talking to the comment section. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Right. Okay. So you told me to speak talking, and I'm going to respond to somebody else's
To
comment.
me, obviously,
So the
dumbass.
120 people watching, nobody gives a fuck about you.
To me, obviously, not to the comment section.
I don't want to talk to you. You're bad faith. You just silence people that disagree with you because you're going to drop me in a minute.
Yeah, I'm such a
So-
fascist, aren't I?
According to this, it
I
says
didn't use
the
that word. Hang on.
journalist
Sorry,
from the
sorry, authentic.
correspondent
I didn't use
had
that word. I've
access
never.
to the medical
Such a
record.
fascist. Oh, dear.
If the boot fits, but I didn't say that.
Oh, such a fascist.
You're
So
the one
medical
saying
record
that.
from both
Such a
the
fascist.
from
Oh,
Kremlin
God.
University Hospital in Paris and the Mohamed Lamine Hospital in Algiers. Both of the medical reports say that he suffers from a 5-alpha reductase deficiency.
Yeah, this is what
a
we were talking
disorder
about.
of sexual development that affects exclusively biologically male individuals.
Also, Edna, I have to speak directly to the comments from here because you muted me from.
You don't. So,
Me
can
from-
I get the big
So I
screen
can't
again?
talk to people in the comments.
Can I get the big screen again, please?
That away from me, and now you.
I have
No,
No, no, no.
Say-
Hold on. 1 second.
We can't respond to comments because he took that.
Am I not talking? Am I not talking? Listen, I was on who muted.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes. Yeah, talk in the comments now. So, anyways, I have it here. So the report was drafted in June of 20. Stop talking, Cal.
Do you understand the
Yeah.
difference between
Yeah.
a red something that's published?
The report. Stop. The report was stop. The report was done, right, in June of 2023 via a collaboration between the Kremlin. I can't pronounce the French word here. Kremlin. That's what it's called there. It's
Kremlin
KREML.
betray.
Thank you, hospital in Paris, France, and the Mohamed Lamine Debagine Hospital in Algiers, Algeria.
Yeah.
Drafted by an expert endocrinologist, Samoya Fedala and Jacques Young, right? The report reveals that Khalif is impacted by 5-alpha reductase deficiency, a disorder of sexual development that is only found in males.
Allegedly.
Now, there is a stop. Wait, what do you mean allegedly? The condition does not allegedly.
To answer what I mean allegedly.
It only affects the male sex.
What I mean
That's
allegedly.
alleged. That's a
Let me answer the question you've asked.
That's a biological fact. Now, further down in the
Can I
article.
answer the question you've asked me?
Now, further down in the article, it shows